Hi everyone! Welcome to Dan's Travel Tips, the channel where I share with you my best tips and recommendations for traveling around the world. In this video, I'm going to take you to Thailand, a wonderful and diverse country in Southeast Asia. Thailand is a place where you can experience the beauty and charm of ancient temples, the fun and excitement of modern cities, the relaxation and adventure of tropical beaches, and the delicious and varied cuisine of different regions. Thailand has something for everyone, and you'll never get bored of exploring this amazing country. So let's get started with our Thailand travel guide, Best Places to Visit. The first place we're going to visit is Bangkok, the capital and largest city of Thailand. Bangkok is a city that never sleeps, and you'll always find something to do and see in this bustling and vibrant metropolis. One of the most impressive attractions of Bangkok is the Grand Palace, the former residence of the kings of Thailand and the most sacred site in the country. The Grand Palace is a complex of buildings, halls and temples that showcase the exquisite and intricate architecture and art of Thailand. You can admire the golden roofs, the colourful murals and the sparkling statues, and pay respect to the Emerald Buddha, the most revered image of Buddha in Thailand. Another attraction that you can't miss in Bangkok is the Wat Pho, the oldest and largest temple in the city and the home of the reclining Buddha, a 46-metre long and 15-metre high statue of Buddha lying down. You can marvel at the size and beauty of the statue and also enjoy a relaxing massage at the temple, as it is also a centre of traditional Thai medicine and massage. If you're looking for some shopping and entertainment, you can head to the Chatuchak Weekend Market, the largest and most popular market in Thailand, where you can find anything and everything from clothes and accessories to antiques and souvenirs to food and drinks. You can bargain with the vendors, try some of the local snacks and dishes, and mingle with the crowds of locals and tourists. For some nightlife, you can go to the Khao San Road, the backpacker's paradise, where you can find a variety of bars, clubs and pubs that cater to different tastes and budgets. You can drink, dance and party with people from all over the world and have a blast in Bangkok. The next place we're going to visit is Chiang Mai, the northern city of Thailand that is known for its culture and nature. Chiang Mai is a city that combines the old and the new, the traditional and the modern, and the urban and the rural. One of the main attractions of Chiang Mai is the Doi Suthep, a mountain that overlooks the city and the site of a famous temple, the Wat Phra Doi Suthep. You can take a winding road or a cable car to reach the temple and enjoy the stunning views of the city and the countryside. You can also see the golden stupa, the holy relic, and the bells and gongs that make up the temple. Another attraction that you can't miss in Chiang Mai is the Wat Phra Singh, the most important and beautiful temple in the city, and the home of the Phra Singh, a revered image of Buddha. You can see the elegant and elaborate architecture and decoration of the temple, and also visit the museum and the library that display some of the ancient and valuable manuscripts and artifacts of Thailand. If you're looking for some nature and wildlife, you can visit the Elephant Nature Park, a sanctuary and rescue centre for elephants, where you can learn about the elephants, feed them, bathe them, and interact with them in a respectful and ethical way. You can also support the park's mission of saving and rehabilitating the elephants and other animals that have been abused or exploited. For some shopping and entertainment, you can go to the Night Bazaar, a lively and colourful market that opens every night, where you can find a variety of goods such as clothes, handicrafts, souvenirs and art. You can also enjoy some of the street performances, such as music, dance and magic, and try some of the street food, such as pad thai, khao soi, and mango sticky rice. The third place we're going to visit is Phuket, the largest island in Thailand, and one of the most popular destinations for beach lovers. Phuket is a place where you can enjoy the sun, the sand and the sea, and also discover the culture and history of the island. One of the best places to visit in Phuket is the Patong Beach, the most famous and lively beach in the island, where you can find a long stretch of white sand, a clear blue water, and a range of activities and facilities such as sunbathing, swimming, surfing, jet skiing, parasailing, and banana boating. You can also find a lot of restaurants, bars, and clubs that offer a variety of food, drinks, and music, and make the beach a hotspot for nightlife. A main attraction that you can't miss in Phuket is the Phang Nga Bay, a scenic bay that features some of the most stunning and unique rock formations and islands in the world. You can take a boat tour of the bay and see some of the highlights, such as the James Bond Island, the Koh Phangan, and the Hong Island. You can also kayak or canoe through the caves and lagoons and see some of the wildlife, such as monkeys, birds, and fish. Another attraction that you can't miss in Phuket is the Big Buddha, a 45-metre tall and 25-metre wide statue of Buddha that sits on top of a hill and overlooks the island. You can climb up to the statue and admire the white marble, the lotus throne, and the peaceful expression of the Buddha. You can also enjoy the panoramic views of the island, the sea, and the mountains, and listen to the sound of the bells and the chants. For some culture and history, you can visit the Old Town, the historic and charming centre of the city, where you can see some of the colonial and Sino-Portuguese buildings that reflect the past and present of Phuket. You can also see some of the temples, museums, and galleries that showcase the art and heritage of the island. You can also find some of the best and most authentic dishes in Phuket, such as tom yum goong, massaman curry, and roti. The next place we're going to visit is the far north, the region of Thailand that borders Myanmar and Laos, and that offers some of the most adventurous and authentic experiences in the country. One of the main attractions of the far north is the Golden Triangle, the area where the borders of Thailand, Myanmar, and Laos meet, and where the Mekong River flows. You can take a boat ride along the river and see the different sides of the three countries, and also visit some of the attractions such as the Hall of Opium, the Wat Phra, that Phu Khao, and the Don Sao Island. Another attraction that you can't miss in the far north is the Mae Hong Son Loop, a scenic and circular route that takes you through some of the most beautiful and remote places in the region. You can drive, bike, or ride a motorbike along the loop and see some of the highlights such as the Pai, the Mae Hong Son, the Doi Suthep, and the Mae Sariang. For some culture and spirituality, you can visit the Chiang Mai White Temple, a contemporary and unconventional temple that was built by a local artist and that displays some of the most amazing and bizarre sculptures and paintings of Buddhist themes. You can see the white and glittering exterior, the Bridge of Rebirth, the Gate of Heaven, and the mural of the Cycle of Life, and also visit the Golden Building, the gallery, and the museum that are part of the temple complex. The fifth place we're going to visit is the Upper Gulf, the region of Thailand that surrounds the Gulf of Thailand, and that offers some of the most diverse and interesting attractions in the country. The Upper Gulf is a place where you can see the coast and the inland, the modern and the historic, and the natural and the man-made that make up the varied and fascinating landscape of the region. One of the best places to visit in the Upper Gulf is the Hua Hin, a seaside resort town that was once the favourite destination of the Thai royal family, and that still retains its charm and elegance. You can relax on the beach, swim in the sea, or enjoy some of the activities and facilities such as golf, horse riding, kite surfing, and spa. You can also visit the Hellfire Pass, the Jeeth War Museum, and the Kanchanaburi War Cemetery, where you can learn more about the history and the stories of the war. If you're looking for some nature and adventure, You can also visit the Erawan National Park, where you can see the Erawan Waterfall, a 7-tiered waterfall that is one of the most beautiful and popular waterfalls in Thailand. You can hike to the different levels of the waterfall, swim in the pools, and see some of the wildlife, such as monkeys, fish, and butterflies. Another attraction that you can't miss in the Upper Gulf is the Damnoen Saduak Floating Market, one of the most famous and colourful floating markets in Thailand, where you can see the boats and the vendors selling a variety of goods, such as fruits, vegetables, flowers, and souvenirs. You can take a boat ride along the canal and experience the lively and unique atmosphere of the market. You can also try some of the local food and drinks, such as coconut sugar, pad thai, and iced coffee. For some culture and history, you can visit the Ayutthaya Historical Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that features the ruins and the remains of the ancient capital of Thailand that was once one of the most prosperous and powerful cities in the world. You can see some of the temples, palaces, statues and monuments that showcase the glory and the legacy of the Ayutthaya Kingdom. You can also visit some of the museums and the galleries that display some of the artifacts and the information of the history and the culture of the place. The sixth place we're going to visit is the Khao Yai National Park, the first and one of the largest national parks in Thailand, and one of the most diverse and impressive natural attractions in the country. Khao Yai National Park is a place where you can see the wildlife and the biodiversity and the caves and the waterfalls that make up the park. One of the best things to do in Khao Yai National Park is to visit the Hayu Suwat Waterfall, a 20-metre high waterfall that is famous for being featured in the movie The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. You can see the waterfall from a viewpoint or walk down to the pool where you can swim and relax. Another attraction that you can't miss in Khao Yai National Park is the Hayu Narok Waterfall, the largest and most spectacular waterfall in the park that has a height of 150 metres and a width of 50 metres. You can hike to the waterfall and see the 3 levels of the waterfall and the rainbow that forms from the spray. You can also see some of the wildlife, such as elephants, deer and birds that frequent the area. Another attraction that you can't miss in Khao Yai National Park is the Phra Diao Dai viewpoint, a cliff that offers some of the most amazing and panoramic views of the park and the surrounding mountains. You can walk to the viewpoint and enjoy the scenery and the fresh air. You can also see some of the flowers and plants, such as orchids, ferns and mosses that grow on the cliff. For some adventure and exploration, you can also visit the Bat Cave, a cave that houses millions of bats that fly out of the cave at dusk, creating a spectacular and eerie sight. You can watch the bats from a distance or join a guided tour that takes you inside the cave, where you can see the bats, the stalactites, and the stalagmites. The last place we're going to visit is the Koh Lipe, the southernmost island in Thailand, and one of the most pristine and secluded islands in the country. Koh Lipe is a place where you can enjoy the peace and tranquility and the beauty and serenity of the island. One of the best things to do in Koh Lipe is to visit the Sunrise Beach, the most stunning and quiet beach in the island, where you can see the sunrise and the sunset and the clear and calm water. You can relax on the beach, swim in the sea, or snorkel or dive in the coral reefs, where you can see a variety of fish and marine life. Another attraction that you can't miss in Koh Lipe is the Sunset Beach, the most romantic and scenic beach in the island, where you can see the sunset and the stars and the golden and pink hues of the sky. You can also enjoy some of the bars and restaurants that offer a cozy and intimate atmosphere and a delicious and fresh seafood. Another attraction that you can't miss in Koh Lipe is the Pattaya Beach, the most lively and busy beach in the island, where you can find a lot of activities and facilities such as kayaking, sailing, fishing and spa. You can also find a lot of shops, cafes and clubs that offer a variety of goods, services and entertainment. For some culture and spirituality, you can visit the Koh Lipe Walking Street, a pedestrian street that connects the three main beaches of the island, and that features some of the most interesting and colourful sights and sounds of the island. You can see some of the temples, shrines and statues that reflect the Buddhist and the Sea Gypsy cultures of the island. You can also find some of the best and most authentic dishes in Koh Lipe, such as Tom Kha Gai, Som Tam and Khao Nyao Mamuang. That's it for our Thailand travel guide, Best Places to Visit. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Dan's Travel Tips for more travel videos like this. Also, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you think of Thailand, or if you have any other destinations or topics you want me to cover in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy travels!